Welcome to Petty Details, where we skip down a tree-lined lane of conversation on subjects from music to history and everything in between. Join Meg and Monica in our quest for nuggets of knowledge on all kinds of different subjects. Our journey will drop some petty details on you that you didn't know you needed to know until now.
All right.
All right. Hello, crew.
Hello,
As always,
hello.
Hello.
I want to welcome my hosts, Monica and Cam.
What's up?
Yep. Monica, what is that on your head?
Oh, this. Why,
Yeah.
this is a
Ooh,
Petty Details hat.
nice hat. You like
Oh,
it?
Oh,
wow.
I do. It's comfortable. Yeah. No, it fits perfectly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we got some new merch, as you can see. I'm just wearing my regular shirt tonight. Cam, I believe you are wearing the shirt of the night. That's right. Let's go in the Wayback
The Wayback
Machine.
Machine.
Doo-doo.
Bow, bow, bow,
Yes.
bow. Beep, boop, 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 bop, bop, bop.
So as always, if you want
Sorry, that
some
was.
merch, I liked it. I loved it. It was great.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you want some merch, let us know, and we will get you the whole list of what we got out there. Telling you the shirts are real nice, hats are nice.
Mhm.
And as always, please subscribe so you don't miss any petty details.
Absolutely.
That's right. So,
Mhm.
as we are aware, marketing for Hollywood movies has always been a big deal. And
Yeah.
today we are going to talk about some PR stunts for Hollywood movies.
Sweet.
Yeah. But we're going to
Nice.
go in the Wayback Machine to
Doo-doo.
the 1940s.
Woohoo. Way
Cam.
back.
Okay. Okay.
Now I don't get the sound effects. I'm waiting for the sound effects.
Oh,
Thank
they
you.
I
get
love it.
worse. The quality of them get worse.
I feel like they only get better, honestly.
Uh,
Okay. Okay.
we're starting off strong tonight. We are starting off
Absolutely.
strong.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So The Egg and I came out in 1947. Have you heard of this movie?
Okay.
The Egg and I?
Mm-hmm. I have not seen this
No.
movie,
No.
so
I don't think I've ever heard of this movie.
no.
No, it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Not
I
ringing
know
any bells.
I was
Is it?
talking to Will about it, and I was like, "Oh, it's this movie, The Egg and I," and he's like, "That sounds familiar," and I'm like, "It only sounds familiar because it's a restaurant," and he goes, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah."
yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, I only know of a restaurant named The
Mm-hmm.
Egg and I don't even think it's called that anymore.
Oh, it's too bad. They had good food.
They did.
All right, so this movie is about a city couple who tries to farm chickens. And if this sounds familiar,
Okay.
it's because audiences loved it so much, and the movie was so popular that it actually inspired Green Acres, which came out in the 60s.
Okay.
Do you remember
I
Green
mean,
Acres, Cam?
Cool.
Sam does not know what the hell
Nope.
I'm talking about here.
no.
I
Green Acres is the
no.
place to
Place
I
to
be.
can look
be.
outside. I can see Green Acres there.
Oh man.
Is it like no,
Similar but
I have
different.
no.
Yeah. It's the same but different.
It felt
Right.
very Mr. Rogers for a second when you were singing. Like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just like that.
That's more my
It's
speed.
just oh man.
All right. Well, it actually had a good cast. It was number 8 at the box office in 1947. And it also spurred like a bunch of spin-offs, like 9 movies,
Hmm.
and had the characters
Oh
of
wow.
Ma and Pa Kettle in them. Have you heard of
Oh
Ma and
nice.
Pa Kettle?
Yup.
Cam, again, has no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know anything else about this movie, except for that this press agent who had a reputation for huge publicity stunts. Time magazine even called him the supreme master of the most singular marketing device, the publicity stunt.
Huh.
So yeah,
Damn.
he's a big deal. He decides that to promote the film, He was going to sit on an ostrich egg until it hatched.
He himself was going to sit on this
Yeah.
ostrich egg,
Uh-huh.
but the movie was about
Okay.
chickens.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still a bird,
Well,
but
what's a big chicken egg? Yeah,
right.
an ostrich egg. I don't think you can find a bigger egg than an ostrich egg. Those things are
True.
like the size of my face,
Yeah. So he got a
and I
copy
got a
of
big
the
head. So, like,
I wasn't gonna say anything, but your poor mother. Um,
oh,
I
I
want to
was
get your mom.
C-sectioned. It's fine.
I want to get your mom on this podcast one day.
I was an 11-pound baby. I was 11
My
pounds.
goodness.
Dang.
Like, yes, they had to C-section me. There was no way.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Ooh, your poor
Man.
mother is right.
It's all right. We still love you. All right, so he gets a copy of the book that the movie was made from, and he sat on this egg. Are you ready for this? 19 days, 4 hours, and 32 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Like he
All for
sat on this egg. Like it wasn't just
The whole time?
uh-huh.
Where did he go to the bathroom? He had to have gotten up to the bathroom.
Oh
I
my
don't know if he had a bucket. I don't know. It did not give me
He
those
had a
details.
Depends. He had a Depends on.
Possibly.
That's a fact now. That's not me just coming up with
That's it.
something.
That's a
the
petty
fact now.
detail, right? You
Yep,
heard it here
that
first.
happened.
Petty detail.
So he apparently had like a wheelchair rig made up for the stunt, and he would like pose for
Okay.
pictures with the egg and ostriches with feathers on his head and
Oh
shit.
my
And
gosh.
yeah, and once the egg hatched, he took pictures with the baby ostrich.
Mm.
So there are pictures of this out there if
Okay.
you want to see it. Yeah.
Well, the ostrich probably thinks that that's his mom.
Yeah.
You know how like
Imprinted on
baby
him?
chicks like imprint on like who they see hatch or whatever. I don't know when they
Uh-huh.
hatch.
Well, that's what they said in Jurassic
crazy.
Park. That's why.
Right.
That's why he was there for all of them. Anyway, so
And I
there you
mean,
go.
ostriches are basically dinosaurs, so yeah.
They are. Yep.
True.
Yep. So
That's
there
the
are
missing link.
pictures out here if you want to see
Of this publicity stunt?
of this guy sitting on the ostrich egg. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a big deal. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So now we're going to stay in the 40s and we're going to talk about one of my favorites. And I'm going to try really hard to get through this story because it's
Okay.
really funny.
Oh, jeez.
So Pinocchio, you
Mhm.
know this movie, right, Cam? Okay.
The animated
Yes.
one, right?
Yeah, the animated one
Okay.
was
Mhm.
my favorite animated Disney movie when I was a kid.
It
Not
is
that it
one
came
of the
out
best.
Really?
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
of the classics of, it
Disney,
was
yeah.
my favorite.
Yep.
Hands down. I had
Mhm.
this bank, this Pinocchio bank. It was like hard plastic and I would sleep with it. I wish I had it now.
I love
Yeah.
it. That's awesome.
I loved this movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's based off the Italian kids novel that came out in 1883. And this was actually the second Disney animated movie to come out after Snow White.
Wow. So
So
it's
okay.
literally one of the oldest
Yes.
animated Disney movies. Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm. And so it's a big deal.
I love Snow White.
Oh, Snow White's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Snow White was kind of a big deal. So you have to try and market this one to try and bump it
Right.
up.
Beat that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the film premiered February 7th, 1940. And the New York Times rated it
Okay.
5 out of 5 stars.
Wow.
It also,
Wow.
it also won 2 Academy Awards, an ASCAP Award, a Hugo Award, and has been inducted into the National Film Registry.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which is all good and well now, but like, how do you pump that up before it's
Right.
released? Like,
Yeah.
how do you get ready for
Right.
its release? That's crazy. So I'm curious. Very
Yes,
curious.
because that's not what we're here to talk about, right? We're here to talk about some PR stunts. So, Pinocchio premieres at the Center Theater in New York. And it's this cool old
Mhm.
Art Deco theater on 6th Avenue and 49th Street. And this is a really nice theater. This is owned by the Rockefellers. It's like the little sister theater to Radio City Music Hall. And
Okay.
obviously Disney is trying to make money off of this because they had spent so much making it. So,
Mm.
so to promote it, they decide to hire 11 little people to dress up as Pinocchio
No, they didn't.
and stand on this like balcony sort of thing that was above the marquee of the center theater.
So they have them standing on a ledge, basically.
It does have like a
A railing. Okay,
a
I mean, but
railing,
even
yeah,
still,
but
like, okay. No, they
Are they
didn't. Oh,
are they
God.
dressed like Pinocchio? Like, are they like dressed like
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio?
Yes.
Pinocchio. They're full like nose.
Hmm.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Strings
I don't think they had
or real
strings.
boy?
Real
Okay, okay.
I'm a
So
real
we're
boy.
talking real boy Pinocchio.
boy
Yeah,
Pinocchio
okay.
here, yeah. So the story goes that these little people,
That's his rap name. Sorry.
yes, it
Real boy
is.
Pinocchio is his rap name.
Woo, woo.
I'm a
All
real
right, so
boy.
the story goes that these little people got hot and they got bored up there. And they had been given
Makes sense.
food and wine for the day, although some sources say beer. Not sure why somebody
my
thought
God.
wine was a good idea, but there
On
it
a
is.
ledge?
Why would alcohol be? I don't care
They're
if it's
on the
beer or
ledge.
wine. Like, why would that be a good idea?
I don't know. There's so many
You
things
should
wrong
not
with
be under the
this.
influence.
So many things wrong with this. So they start playing craps up there. And they get hot and they start
Yeah.
drinking more wine, which leads them to taking off these Pinocchio costumes until they are
Oh
naked.
my God. Oh,
Oh.
I hope that's the screenshot for this episode right there.
Just this, not just.
Yeah, and Cam going like this.
Oh.
All right, so they're naked up there,
Wild.
drunk and hot, and they are yelling at people on the street.
Oh, jeez.
So now they're getting belligerent too.
Wow.
So obviously the cops get called, but the little people will not come down off this marquee. And cops are running around trying to catch the little people who are apparently so sweaty that they are just slipping through the cops' fingers.
like, oh God, like grease pigs.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
oh, I have
so
no words.
somebody decides that the best way to catch these drunk, naked, sweaty, belligerent little people is to snatch them up in pillowcases and carry them down. I cannot make this stuff up.
This sounds fake. It sounds like an animated movie.
Does.
Yeah.
It sounds made up, seriously.
Yeah, this is like
And you know what?
a
Now I wanna
hangover
go watch
version of
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Like what? This should have been in Pinocchio, the movie.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Oh.
I love that story so much.
Oh, there are so many things about that. I have so many questions. I have so many questions.
I wish that there were pictures of this, but I could not find pictures of it.
Oh. Oh, seriously though. Oh my gosh.
Eh,
Oh, that is fantastic. Just
yeah.
oh.
All right. So another one in the 40s is almost as good. It is the 1943 Western called The Outlaw,
Okay.
and it's directed by
Okay.
Howard Hughes. Do you know who Howard
Mhm.
Hughes is? Weird
I
dude.
do.
I've heard of his name.
Weird, rich
Yeah.
dude.
He's an
Okay.
odd duck, to say the
What
least.
rich person isn't a little weird?
Yeah, but he was
True.
like
Being honest.
major mommy issues, like hermit weird. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yikes.
he decides he's gonna direct movies. So he has super sexy Jane Russell in it complete with her shirt falling off her shoulder at every opportunity.
Hmm.
Okay.
Very risque for the 40s, yes.
Yes. So this story is about Pat Garrett, Doc Holliday, and Billy the Kid are all fighting against each other and fighting the law for the love of the country vixen, Rio
Oh.
McDonald.
Okay.
Okay. So
Getting a
great plot.
visual, yep. Yeah.
Great plot. Okay, so Jane Russell got this job
Mhm.
because Howard Hughes, weird dude, went out searching for a busty actress.
Okay. I feel like that probably wasn't that hard
Is
to
that
find.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the quote, the thing they sent out is we need a busty actress.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was the call that they put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
is hired for her boobage. So you see where this is going, right?
Yes.
So
Mhm.
Howard Hughes even built this whole bra with curved structural steel rods
Good Lord.
and connected.
That's
Yeah.
Is
And
this like
that sounds majorly uncomfortable.
yeah, it sounds like an Iron Maiden or something. Like it's bad.
Literally.
Connected to the straps so that her chesticles would be pushed up.
like
But
into her face the whole time? Like just
basically, yeah. But the shoulder straps wouldn't show when her shirt invariably comes off her shoulder.
oh,
Yeah.
hence
So,
the structural support.
because,
Got
you
it.
know, this is
I'm sitting
before.
I'm sitting here thinking underwire, and I'm like, no, that doesn't sound like that's gonna be enough for what he wants. So
No. And she said that this bra contraption hurt so much that she could only wear for a few minutes at a time. And she
Oh, I
would
bet.
secretly switch out her normal bra and basically stuff it with tissue to get the same effect. And apparently the bra ended up in some museum, so you can go and see this thing if you want to.
Interesting. But she got the same result just by stuffing her regular bra with tissue.
Yeah.
Literally.
hmm
I feel like maybe a conversation should have been had prior to him making this.
So you have to remember that Jane Russell is not a big star at this
No,
point.
true.
So, and it's 1943.
Oh, I
Well,
completely
it's
get it,
actually
and it's
earlier than that.
and
Because
it's
it was
Howard
released in
Hughes.
43. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know that that conversation would have gone anywhere.
Oh, probably not, but I also
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
feel like it probably could have saved a lot of things.
Yes. But this is not the Me Too movement. This is
Oh,
1940s.
right. Hollywood.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
B-movie Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Hughes is like obsessed with Jane's chest. And although it finishes filming in 1941, it took 2 years for the censors to approve the film.
Because he showed her boobs so much.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh
So
Are we talking full boob out, or like just like so much cleavage that's like,
I think it's
do
just
we
so much.
censor that? Do we not censor
Yeah,
that?
I think it's so much cleavage that it's like
It's not like nudity, it's just like a lot of cleavage.
it's something that Rihanna would wear on a Tuesday to the Met Gala or something.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
Right. No, and it's I mean, that's probably a very correct description, but again, it's 1940s. So,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years. Wow, 2 years.
2 years. So Hughes had to take a ton of cuts to this movie. I think it was something like 37 scenes were cut before the
jeez.
movie was released.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And it was so bad that when the film was re-released in 1946, a theater owner was arrested for offensive to decency because, and that's like, I was like, it should be offense to decency, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Because apparently Hughes switched prints and showed the original version that didn't have all the cuts.
Oh, sneaky.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shady.
What a little
Right.
perv.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
This is also said to be the first American movie that thumbed its nose at the Hays office which is the one that's in charge of censorship, which we heard about in the Fatty Arbuckle episode.
Right.
So this was a big deal. There were protests all over the places, and even some places, I think it was Pennsylvania, any poster that had Russell on it was banned.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like it didn't even matter what the image was if she was on it. Like it's
Yeah.
wow.
Like it's not. I don't know. It's like it's not her fault.
No, it's
that
not her
like
fault.
his
No.
weird, creepy fixation about
For
her.
sure.
You know.
Yeah. But it's just, I mean, that's
That's
crazy
so
that they
crazy.
like went that far. I get
Mhm.
why, again, 40s Hollywood, but
Yeah.
that's still crazy.
Right.
I want to see the original of it because I've never seen this movie, so
I haven't
but
either.
I
I'm
am
curious.
interested now. So all this and Howard Hughes decided to go all in with the controversy. And
Oh,
for
boy.
some premieres, that cracks me up. He hired skywriters to spell out the outlaw
No.
and then have circles underneath it with the dot in the middle of each circle.
Oh my
He had
god.
he had
Why?
skywriters
He said
make giant boobs in the air
Yeah.
under the
literally
movie title.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a literal fifth grader. He's a
oh,
Yeah.
fifth
that is
grade
epic.
middle
Yes.
school. Like, oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
exactly what he is. He is Richie Rich
It's
over
like,
there.
haha, the W's tits now. That's crazy. What?
Yeah.
Right.
That's go watch the movie,
Exactly.
Oh my
bruh.
gosh.
So the movie was panned, and not just because of all the lewd scenes, but apparently the plot was trash,
Go
which I'm
figure.
shocked by, right?
Right.
But side note, petty detail, this movie made Jane Russell one of the top pinup girls in World War II.
Wow.
She's beautiful, like for
I
real.
can
She's
imagine.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Interesting though.
All right, so let's
That's
go to the
awesome.
90s now.
Ooh.
Just still in the way back
Whoa.
machine, but it's
Stop that,
fast
Meg.
forward.
Rude.
Hey.
Not. The 90s was like 10 years ago. Shit, you're
And this one is so stupid and so California. I just want to slap these people. I can't
Oh,
even
no.
with this one. So we're gonna go into the 90s now, when apparently the people of Hollywood forgot why the Hollywood sign existed.
Oh, geez.
So in 1992, there is a mixed animation live action movie that came out called Cool World. It's got a very young Brad Pitt in it
Okay.
and Kim Basinger, I think.
Okay.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. Well, Paramount Pictures decided that it would be cool if they put a cutout of the main character, whose name is Hollywood,
Huh.
on
Mhm.
right on the D of the Hollywood sign.
Okay.
So Paramount went through all the right legal
Okay.
stuff they needed. They got a permit. They obeyed any of the fire and safety restrictions. They even donated something like $54,000 to the sign's maintenance fund
Oh, wow.
and some other Rebuild LA fund. And they hired 2 park rangers to guard the sign.
Okay.
This is all before the
Okay.
controversy. Like
Someone's
this is
gonna
just
try to
normal.
steal. There's no way.
No,
Someone's
no.
absolutely gonna go after it. Okay. That's the first thing I would think of is like, we're gonna steal it off the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it didn't quite get that far. So it pisses off the Hollywood Land Homeowners Association, which I can
Who
say
cares?
that most homeowners associations are blowhards.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in this
Mhm.
case,
That's why it's Hoa.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're
They're
a bunch of Hoas.
exactly. They're usually a bunch of assholes. So,
Right.
but in this case, the president of said homeowners association actually said this sign should not be used for advertising, and he wanted it taken down. Right.
What?
The biggest irony to all of
Right.
this is that the sign was built in 1923 as a freaking billboard.
I was gonna say, isn't that literally what the intention was?
Yeah.
Was to be a giant advertisement?
Yeah. It was built to advertise for the
Oh.
Hollywood land real estate development. But no,
Oh, jeez. People have too
the,
much time on their hands to
the
be
Homeowners
Wow.
pissed off about
Association of
dumb stuff.
Hollywood had forgotten that point. It should not be used for advertising.
Wow. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah. That's all I can
Yeah.
say. Okay. And for our last example, we are going to fast forward about 10 years to 2005.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. Let's see if I know this one. No, I'm just
Right.
kidding. Please go.
All right. So in the early 2000s, Paris Hilton was everywhere.
Yeah.
Her sex tape had come out in 2001, and she was in a few things, but in 2003, she got her first reality show, The Simple Life with Nicole Richie, which I think is back out. Is that right?
Is it?
I thought they were doing another one.
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't heard.
Well, somebody Google that.
Right.
If you want to watch Nicole, if you want to relive your 2003 life.
Right.
So anyway, the reality show kind of pushed Paris Hilton into pop culture. Like nobody knew who the hell she was before any of this. In fact, her sister was probably more famous than her until 2003. Well, until 2001.
What's her sister's
Right.
name?
Clearly she's not.
What the hell was her name?
Milan Hilton.
Right.
Yeah, no, she was a model though for like CoverGirl.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I mean they
okay.
are the heiresses to the Hilton.
Yeah, but nobody knew who the hell they
Hotel.
were.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
They were just some rich people's children. Like,
At that point, that's true.
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody in Iowa is not going to know who Paris Hilton is. Anyway, so by 2005, she's like part of pop culture, but she's also like a target, as most of those like reality shows kind of make you.
Yeah.
So in 2005, this movie comes out called House of Wax.
Okay, I've been wanting to watch this movie for so long, and every time I go to watch it, something happens where I can't. Like, I have to go do something else.
Well, now
and
you
I
have
want
to
watch
watch
this
it.
movie so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Cam,
so
you've got to see it.
I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert, okay? It's a
That's
horror
okay.
movie.
That's okay. I'll probably forget about it.
So it's a horror movie about a bunch of teens that get stranded near this wax museum and have to not die,
Mhm.
right? It's actually got a pretty good
Right.
cast in it. It's got Alicia Cuthbert is in it. Jared Padalecki, Sam from Supernatural is in it. Anyway, so is Paris
Or
Hilton.
Dean from Gilmore Girls.
Or Dean from Gilmore Girls, yeah. But the film ended up being nominated for a couple of Razzies, which include Worst Supporting Actress for Paris, which she won. Yeah.
Oh
That's
man.
horrible.
Yeah.
Poor Paris. Now I have to watch the
Don't-
movie to see if she's actually bad in it.
I don't think she's that bad in it. She's not.
No.
Not enough to
she's-
win an award.
No, but it's okay because she's actually a pretty good sport about it. So, spoiler
good.
alert, Cam. Paris dies.
I could have guessed that. Me trying to plug my ear holes with my freaking headphones in is yeah.
I love it. It's
Oh,
fantastic.
we dropped.
Oh.
Oh no. Well, that's okay because I'm going to spoil it some more. So her death scene is that she's by this car, obviously hiding from the killer, and looks through the window and gets a spear or something to the head.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, the actual scene is so cheesy. And it's not even her
man.
acting that's the worst part. It's that the dummy thing that they used looks fake as fuck.
That you can tell it's an act, like it's fake.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Cam, we had to do some spoilers while you were away, so now we won't spoil her death scene for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's amazing. See, I did that on purpose, actually. It
I
wasn't even
know,
the
see?
Wi-Fi.
I was
That's
gonna say it was intentional
actually
on Cam's part.
crazy.
He's like, no spoilers.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, Paris is actually a good sport about this. And so they decide to market the movie by making it a See Paris Die campaign.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And they sold like
I feel like
t-
she's very in on the joke, which makes her more popular. Like
Yeah.
that's
Uh-huh.
like she's in on the joke that I'm dumb, I'm blonde, I'm rich. Like she
Right.
knows.
Yeah.
She
But
knows.
the
Yeah.
fact is that she's not dumb at all.
Right.
Mhm.
She's like really smart. Yeah.
Yeah. She's made all kinds of money in business.
Oh yeah.
So she learned a few things from her dad. All right. So anyway, they sold t-shirts. They had all kinds of stuff with the slogan on it. And although the film didn't get great reviews, it ended up making like quite a bit of money at the box office.
Huh.
So, petty detail. Paris and Jared, and I don't remember this episode, ended up doing a supernatural episode together where they were in a wax museum.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
I remember that episode.
Yeah.
That episode was actually hilarious.
So now I need to go back and
Yep.
find that episode because I don't remember that one, but
Well, you need to just finish watching the whole show, but
I know I do.
we won't go there.
But I don't want it to end, so I'm not going to. It's the same reason I leave like this much of orange juice in the fridge because I don't want it to go anywhere.
I find myself doing that with TV shows where I'm like, well, the last season's out, but I don't want to
Yep.
watch it because then it'll be over.
Yeah.
I'll watch part of the last season or whatever, and I'll be like, I'm gonna wait now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So just watch up to the last episode and then
Yeah, and then don't watch the last one.
yeah.
All right, so there are your petty details of the week. How about some interesting movie PR stunts?
Yeah. Dude, those were wild.
Mhm.
Right?
Crazy.
Wild.
Yeah.
I
Ostrich
love it.
eggs to Hollywood sign.
Uh-huh. To boobs in the sky. There you go.
Yep. That I mean, like if you think about it, oh y'all don't know what that is though. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say like so like when I was a kid and like YouTube was big, like it's the same where like I don't know if you know what Smosh is. They do like improv. Well, they used to do like I don't know how to explain what they did because it was weird and crazy and that's why they were popular. But they would always say like, "Oh, you know what'll get a lot of views is like boobs in the thumbnail." And that's like the equivalent of like boobs on your
Okay.
poster will get you a lot of views. You know, sex sells basically is what that is from, you know?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
always is, and it's crazy because like if you look at a lot of like movies and stuff like that now is like that you see that a lot happen a lot. So it's crazy like that's always been the thing that'll sell, you know.
So I think that my plan for this episode is I'm going to badly Photoshop Cam's face onto Jane Russell's
boobs.
body and see if we get more views. Sex sells.
That's crazy. I think I need like a parent's permission note to do that. Like that's wild.
Get your mom in here. Where's your mom?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That would be hilarious.
Oh
I'm
my
curious
gosh.
now.
It's like one of the thing from Greece where they put their head in like one of them's a gorilla and the other one's like the girl
Yeah.
like ah.
Yeah,
It's like
that's gonna
my
be you.
head on Jane Russell's. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
All right, guys. So there is your weird movie PR stunts. We got to go out and see some of these movies now. Watch House of
know.
Wax.
Yeah.
Cam.
Do
You have a
it.
long
I
weekend.
must.
Meg, go find that supernatural episode.
Yes, I will.
I don't get Monday off. It's not a long weekend.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry.
We are filming this on Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for Cam.
Right.
Cam
Yeah.
gets no memorials, so we'll
Factory
remember
jobs,
you
gotta
while we're
love 'em.
grilling.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll be grilling inside because it'll be so hot.
Oh man.
I've got a fan, that's it.
Oh man. All right, everybody. Stay petty, my friends.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Thank you, Monica, our guest hosts, and listeners for getting into the petty details with me today. Stay petty, my friends.